here, Tamiti.
Thank you for meeting us, Jaritanti. Tamid, you know what we seek. Speak while I keep watch.
Oh, how sweet to see this little spirit cat again. Jock, yes? We should keep this reunion brief, Walker. The Inquisitors see you as the cause of the Rajoska outbreak. They have forbidden all contact. At the urging of High Cantor Viti, perhaps. She did? And you suspect a trap? The Viti that served as my mentor would never lure someone in like that. Even someone she considered an enemy. But things have certainly changed in our time apart. Where did she suggest you meet? Pollet? The town just west of here? Listen, Inquisitors are not known for their subtlety. If this meeting is really a trap, their presence would not be difficult to spot. I suggest you ask around Pollet and see what people are talking about. I would accompany you to Pollet if I could, but I should keep my distance. It will only spell trouble if we're spotted together by the Inquisitors. In the meantime, Jock can keep me company, yes? Oh, High Cantor. Such titles these Inquisitors inflicted upon us. BT always said it didn't matter what they called us, or what fancy uniforms they made us wear. She said we were all facing the same enemy, so we had to work together. Just so. She is not used to others standing up to her like that. I would have myself, but I never had reason to. Until Zerith came along. Viti has a good heart, Walker. It saddens me to see her led astray by the Inquisitors. I am close to getting Talbira's song just right. She feels like a part of me I never knew was there. But the Inquisitors keep us busy. Be glad you have not been pressed into service. Still, I wish I could tell Viti about it. I miss her guidance.
Jock will alert us if you run into any trouble. Be well, Singer. There is something on my mind, Tamid. Krinzi remains in sympathy to our cause, and for that I am thankful. But only now do I see that course might divide her from her order. Our influence may be isolating her. Indeed. Though much can be said for our efforts in her favor, we are far from suitable replacements for a mentor. It can be troubling to lose such a figure in one's life. And to be alone in difficult times leaves room for the darkness to creep in. Talbira's spirit. I see. You mean as a replacement mentor for Krinzi. I had not thought about such a possibility. Her spirit now resides in Krinzi, which I still find hard to believe. And I never saw the dead as much consolation for the living. Whatever we discover in Palat, we must do what we can to mend the rift between Krinzi and Viti. Forgiveness. That is the business of my order. If it were easy, the world would never have needed the Hidden Moon. Once again, you prove yourself a blessing from Azura, Tamid. You take the lead on questioning the Palat townsfolk. Even after all our travels together, I am still learning how to talk to people of this age. We need to learn if the Inquisitors have a presence in or around Palat, and if so, are they in league with the High Cantor? I advise not asking this too directly. Let the townsfolk do most of the talking, and see what gossip flows from their lips.
Hey, Five Claw. Spare some gold for a humble Khajiit trying to get out of Pallet. It's hard enough to get by, and now there's talk of a Twilight Cantor coming through town. A bad omen, if you ask Felaga. Are the shadows so long we need an exorcist to cast them out? This one has no wish to stay and find out. No, but a courier asked this one if she had seen a Cantor wandering about. Worse, they said something about Cantors falling to the bent dance. Is such a thing possible? If so, this is all the more reason to flee.
I could use a break.
Hey, if you're here about the altercation, I did not see a thing. The Twilight Cantor. She yelled at the courier that followed her. Maybe not a courier, who can say? But she was very angry, made quite a scene. He gave her a message, and she barely glanced at it before she tore into that poor cat. I knew you were going to ask that. I heard them arguing, but did not understand a word of it. You want my advice. Walk away, and keep your business in your own sand.
Come to bathe in Palat's cool waters too, stranger. Give me a moment to finish my ablution. I was told it was imperative that I do so quickly. You will never believe this. She was a Twilight Cantor. She was so aloof and mysterious. I gave her food and coin like you're supposed to. Asked a bit about what brought her to our little town. Thankfully, she wasn't here to perform an exorcism. Said she was meeting someone, but expected interference. Told me to wash away any lingering darkness and drop this scroll before she ran off. I never had a head for letters, so you can have it. No darkness in me. I'm too clean.
Azura, give us strength. To arms, Tamit! So, the Inquisitors seek Viti. They followed her here, just as they chased after Cantor Izalgo in Gold Folly. Let us proceed to the meeting spot, Tamit. But be wary. The meaning of that message does not make our danger any less real. Of course, but let me take another look. The townsfolk said she was upset at the courier. I can see why. This summons is less of an inquiry and more of an accusation. I have little sympathy for Viti, but this missive makes even my fur rise. It refers to us both as heretics, Tamit. We should be used to such insults by now. But they blame the Twilight Cantors for failing to stop the spread of Rajaska, charging those most at risk with failure to protect others? Pathetic. Not just High Cantor Viti. The Inquisitors only tolerate worship of Azura so long as it suits their own needs, yes? They consider the Twilight Cantors to be tools, nothing more. And when tools no longer serve a purpose, you dispose of them. A blessed bounty for potion making. Guys, gentles, let us fight! A fine ore, Tamit. Another find for your deep pockets. There, the High Cantor. Wait, I sense someone else approaches. Quickly, find a place to hide.
Show yourself, Inquisitor. Appear, and let's be done with this.
Bold, High Cantor. Few invoke the Inquisition so casually.
Grand Inquisitor Arsalan, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Come now, Viti. You must have received the summons. Your protege, Crinzy. She consorts with heretics. Tell me where to find her.
I do not keep track of every cantor's comings and goings. Beyond that, I have nothing else to say to the Inquisition.
Very well. I do so enjoy hunting apostates. Your refusal to cooperate will not be forgotten, Viti.
He has
As I
departed,
said
Walker.
when we
You
met,
might as well come
Sister
out now.
Viti, we are on the same side.
This one is sorry you had to witness that Muskar's dull claw, but Viti is thankful you are here nonetheless. This one summoned you here to make amends, and to ask for your help. She did not expect the Inquisition to follow her, though. This one's fear of necromancy blinded her to the Hidden Moon's true calling. Viti now wishes to see Zerathvar's powers of redemption with her own eyes. In exchange for this service, Viti is prepared to offer information of value to you. This one will share everything the Inquisition knows about the Rajaska. You seek their leader, Ravith Morna, yes? Viti knows the den where she lairs. If you agree to this, let us meet in Orcrest in northern Elsewhere.
We need not go to Orcrest. I will happily demonstrate my powers here. And once you reveal where to find Ravith Morna, we can end the Rajaska threat.
No, Hadalit. It must be Orcrest. Wait, someone approaches.
When do you plan to make amends with your former Sahida, High Cantor?
Crinzy! This one hoped you were far from the reach of the Inquisitors. Please, Sahida, let us speak.
A promising reunion. Let us give them a moment. Thank you for handling that, Tamit. I might have said something that would cause more harm than good. I'm curious about this change of heart and request to witness my skills. But if she seeks to make amends with Crinzy, I will listen. Does it matter? My order deals in forgiveness. Viti's fear fed her dislike of me, which only fed my own anger. The wheel keeps turning unless we stop it here. Another sign from Azura, yes? Our path leads to Orcrest. Typical of this day and age, I am sad to say. But Viti was adamant we go to Orcrest to demonstrate the Hidden Moon's power. We will need to do our best to keep her safe there, whatever the situation. Now, if all the talking is done, let us get to Orcrest.
You surpassed the need for this one's tutelage long ago, Crazy. Viti would be honored for you to teach her Talbira's song.
Then we will face these troubles together as equals. But your guidance will always be appreciated.
Our destination lies in the upper city, a cellar entrance near the town hall. That is our goal.
Cantors, remain here. I will open a portal with my Moonclaw when we reach the cellar. Canarthi, make this swift. Bashvar. It is done.
Let the city be cleansed in flames. Let the city be cleansed in flames.
Was that necessary? Dadna exa vija.
You have more? What an honor it is.
Together again.
not taste.
Destination. Let us find a clear space so I can open a portal. This will work. Let me send for our Rithantin.
Yes, this is it. Viti remembers these halls. Come, quickly!
Viti, wait! This way, my friends.
Everything is just as it was.
Viti, please, tell us why you brought us here.
Years ago, these halls served as quarantine in times of plague and famine. Those who suffered from physical or spiritual illness were locked away, forgotten. Like this one sister, Aoife. Her remains are there, where she fell. This one was away when the plague struck. Aoife sought dark magic to resurrect those we lost. It was a desperate bargain. From that desperation came the pull of the bent dance. By the time this one returned, it was too late for her songs to save her. No. Viti killed her before she fully turned. Otherwise, the Song of Banishment would see her soul lost forever. Viti thought it was a mercy, done out of love. But after all these years, this one knows Aoife is lost, unable to reach Azura's crossing. Zereth's methods cleanse and purify. They do not destroy. This one asks that he invite forth Aoife's spirit. Let this one try to make amends, for her sake as much as mine. This is how his gift from Azura works, yes? Will he help Viti? Do not discount your own role in this, friend of Zerethvar. He takes his guidance from you. This one is sorry for her part in your troubles. Viti's rejection of Zereth's necromancy, Viti was reminded of poor Aoife. An explanation, but no excuse. This one watched her sister fall to necromancy. Viti saw Zereth's pull on the dead as no different than what got Aoife killed. Crinzy is like a sister to Viti now. Seeing his influence over her, this one feared a repeat of those dark events. The bent dance is a rhythm felt in the soul when one has strayed too far from the joy of life by circumstance. Khajiit hear it as part of the duality of our nature. You have fought your share of Dromathra by now. They are the end result. Think of the moons. They have faces that are light and faces that are shadowed. Khajiit also have two faces. Most only ever wear their face of light, but with rage or anguish, a rhythm calls us to wear our shadowed face. That is the bent dance. Songs of the Twilight Cantors can help those who hear the bent dance reject it, if we are quick enough. But a living soul that listens to the bent dance for too long falls beyond our reach. Zereth claims the fallen are not lost to him. We shall see.
Aoife has been dead for some time. Tamit, aid me in dispelling the darkness that clouds her path. She needs a clear invitation to come forth. Once more. One final time. Aoife, across paths of dawn and dark. Her spirit flows toward the light. She is nearly in reach. Let me...
Heretical prayer, apostasy, and necromantic ritual. I have seen enough.
Stand back, cantors. Tamit, there is no reasoning with him. We must fight.
My inquisitors reported true. Powerful. But you face a grand inquisitor now. Let us determine who has the stronger faith.
Did the Grand Inquisitor banish Aoife?
His might was physical, not spiritual. Aoife is near. Mother of Twilight, deliver us this soul lost on the way to your crossing. Let us return her to you, with a heart as new as dawn.
Aoife. This one is so sorry she wasn't there. And for what she did. This one lacked the strength to guide your spirit out of darkness. This one failed you.
It seems you have the strength now. Forgive yourself, little sister, as I forgive you.
Aoife, it is really her. Radiant. Healed. Forgiven. Zerethvar is remarkable. This one apologizes for acting as she did against you. Viti thought all cats that fell to the bent dance were lost forever. That is all this one has ever known. Not only will Viti tell you, but Viti will be at your side when you face this threat. The Inquisitors have not been able to check the spread of Rajaska, but they did discover the location of the den of Ravith's chorus. Within a shrine to Namira deep in the wilds of northern Elsewhere. A defiled place called Predator Mesa. Ravith Morna leads her fallen cantors in lamentation. Dark songs of unknown purpose. Can you silence her? Aoife forgives Viti. She is at peace. But there is something else. She has something for you.
Twilight's blessings, Tamiti. We must speak.
I will sustain the spirit's connection. Tamid, see what she has to say.
I searched for so long in the dark, and was pulled along a bent and twisting path. Then you and Zerith Var guided me back to the light. Thank you. But others will face paths worse than mine, unless you put an end to Ravith Morna. Spirits who seek Azura's crossing. We hear the songs of Ravith's chorus echo from Nurni, the rising song of those bent to join her dirge. We lose our way, and even in death, the void calls. Ravith's songs, they are a summoning. Ravith calls forth a hunter, a moon beast to prey upon spirits on the paths to the crossing. It will hunt them, pull them screaming into the void. No songs can reach them there. If she succeeds, no one thereafter will ever enter Azura's embrace. The sands behind the stars. I can feel them calling to me now. Azura opens her arms to me. I have never felt such peace. Viti bid you save my soul, Walker. Now, I beg that you keep the crossing open, so that hers can reach it one day.
This is more dire than I realized. But we know their location, and we have Talbira's song. We must act now! A den of darkness hides beneath the dunes of elsewhere, and now we know its location. Predator Mesa. We have everything we need. Twilight Cantors, Talbira's song, the element of surprise. We must use this opportunity and move at once. We must attack with everything we have. Summoning a moon beast from the Mira's void takes time, but we have no idea how close Ravith Morna is to succeeding. She only grows stronger and bends more to join her dark chorus, while we delay. Crinzy knows the song of Moonsinger Talbira, which will bind Ravith Morna, and Viti insisted on coming. She can protect Crinzy, while you and I silence Ravith's chorus. This is the chance to finally redeem myself. Are you ready, Tamid?
This one stands with her former Sahida. Her equal, if not her better, for having learned the song of this moon singer Talbira. Which means Viti will stand at your side as well, friend of Zerethvar. This one's voice is yours.
We will search to the east for the entrance to this shrine. Cantors, Jock will stay with you. If he senses danger, I will use the Moon Claw to gather you. And prepare yourself, Jarithanti. You must be ready with Moonsinger Talbira's song when I call for it.
This one stands with her former Sahida. Her equal, if not her better, for having learned the song of this moon singer Talbira. Which means Viti will stand at your side as well, friend of Zerethvar. This one's voice is yours.
Mafala, keep your shame. Ravith Morna, she is here. Beneath us, I sense her presence. Oh, Fajna, is this really happening? Forgive my haste, Tamit. I hoped if we moved quickly enough, we could outrun my thoughts about all this. Dispatching the shadow that resides in Ravith. In doing so, we will deliver her from this world for good. I certainly feel stronger with you here, but I allowed doubt to catch up with me. There is the matter of forgiveness, if Ravith wants it. If Azura accepts it, then who am I with all my misdeeds weighing upon me to deliver it? Is it so simple a reason as my own redemption? It leaves so many questions. But they do not matter now. I have you. We have our cantors. They have Talbira's song. It is time to face this darkness. I have waited long enough. We are fortunate to have won the trust of 2 Twilight Cantors, to have them singing for us now, when they are at such risk. But we must keep them safe. Let us enter this shrine to Namira, and call for them only when their songs are needed.